Good morning, fire signs. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So it is March 31st. We're going to go ahead and get a couple oracle and 3 tarot cards for each fire sign for the weekend of March 31st through April 2nd. So April Fool's weekend, let's get our message, okay? So we're going to get a general all fire signs message, and then we're going to get each sign. So for the fire signs this weekend, March 31st to April 2nd, Spirit and universe, work your magic. Let's see what's coming up for the fire signs this weekend. Okay, and then the underlines there. Let's get this power of love cards. What's coming up for you guys, fire signs? So fire signs, don't get a hot under the collar this weekend. Don't let yourself get out of control with your emotions and all that stuff. You know, we can be pretty fiery and get triggered. When we do, we seem to want to lash out. So just be cautious with that, okay? So let's go ahead and see. For the fire signs, we have you and your loved ones are safe. So there could be something going on where you're feeling a little unsteady or unstable. That's the bottom underlying card. And then we have nothing is set in stone. So there, I really feel like there's this energy of something is, you're trying to work something out or something hasn't come to light yet. And it's got you a little bit worried about your stability. And then we have vision, no matter what you see, bigger picture of loving just universe. So there's something that you don't know yet. And it's got you a little bit worried just about your security. And then there's acceptance, which says you are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. So some of you could be going through a situation where, you know, it could be like a separation, divorce, cut back hour, something that's going to kind of shake up your world a little bit, and it's got you a little concerned. You know, you might have children or other people that are relying on you, or just yourself. You know, it's hard in the world now. So when something happens, it can, you know, shift our stability a little bit, and it's got you just a little concerned. But the universe and spirit are saying you are safe. Everything will work out. There's something that you're not seeing yet that's going to work out or play here. All right, let's get the tarot cards for all the fire signs. And then we're going to jump into all the individual ones. So what's coming up for all the fire signs? All right. So yeah, see, this is something is falling away, so something new can come in. So you have to trust that things are going to work out. And Queen of Pentacles, well, there's stability right there. So things are going to be stable. It might shake up a little bit. All new things are scary and require us to trust a little bit. So that's what the universe is saying for you. You know, make sure you fill your own cup and, you know, take care of yourself through this situation. Because sometimes when we get stressed out or have things going on, we start slacking on our taking care of ourselves. You know, we'll start eating junk food. We, you know, won't do things. We'll start, you know, just be careful with that. All right. So let's go ahead and get into Aries. Aries this weekend, March 31st through April 2nd. What's going on for you? This is the Power of Love cards. We're going to get your card, Aries. Okay, that's the bottom. Let's get the Moonology card. All right, and the tarot. So this is for Aries. This could be Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please take what resonates. It is a general message. This is for the weekend of March 31st through April 2nd. So April Fool's weekend. Let's see what's coming up. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I don't know why that came up, so just be cautious with whatever's going on, Aries. All right, so we have the top card is self-love. So are you neglecting yourself, Aries? Are you putting everybody else first or working really hard or just in a funk? It says self-love. So it says you realize that love of self is necessary to love another. So, you know, filling your cup, you know, fill your cup this weekend. Take care of yourself. Do something you love. Do some, you know, go get a massage, go get a pedicure, go get your hair done. Take a nice salt bath, whatever it is. Get out in nature. There's some self-love needed this weekend. You know, put yourself first a little bit, Aries. I know Aries is supposed to be a all about me sign, but you do sometimes put your all into other people. So just be cautious of that and take care of yourself this weekend, okay? And it says priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations, you know? So, and that includes loving yourself, okay? So if somebody's disrespecting you or anything like that and you've been biting your tongue, Aries, you know, put some self-love into your own cup, okay? And then we have nothing is set in stone and a time to give rather than take. Isn't that interesting? Giving, but also filling your own cup, which is true. I feel this is that paradox of, you know, you have to fill your own cup before you can give it out. So there could be like, maybe you're like slacking on taking care of yourself, and then that's when things shift a little bit and we might not be giving things to others as much because we feel like we're neglected or missing something, or we might not be giving the genuine love because our own cup is depleted, right? So something with that energy. The first card we had out was the High Priestess. So this is our higher self. So if you are giving to others or doing things for others, take a look at why you're doing it. What are your intentions of helping someone else? Is it to gain something for yourself, or is it genuine giving? You know, is it coming from that compassion? Because when we have that, we didn't have Ace of Cups, but I feel that Ace of Cups energy, because that's filling our own cup, but it's also coming from a genuine place. So be careful where you're coming from, Aries, okay? And it could involve a Leo. We have a King of Wands on the bottom. It doesn't have to, or you know, a masculine, like a father figure or something like that. But we have the High Priestess, like I said. This could be something to do with our institutions, like churches, hospitals, things like that as well. You know, maybe you could volunteer or help out at one of those situations this week, and that will kind of fill your own cup as well. Sometimes when we give, we actually are filling our own cup. Yeah, and it's going to bring happiness and bliss and emotional fulfillment. And one more card for you. Oh, what was on the bottom? Yeah, opportunities and choices. One more. Yeah. Take your time, you know, put some effort into it, set some intentions, you know. So there's something about filling your own cup, but also giving back. So when you fill your own cup, Aries, then you have more to give, and it comes from a more compassionate, genuine spot. So, you know, make sure, you know, you're not just, you know, overwhelmed or depleted or anything like that. You've been neglecting yourself, where the compassion and giving of to others is going to be not in our best integrity. And I'm not saying you're deliberately trying to manipulate someone. I'm just saying it's really hard to give back or give to someone else if you're in that position. And I feel too, sometimes when we get in a funk or depressed or anxious, we tend to isolate ourselves. So then you aren't as giving. So I feel like there's somebody that might need something, genuinely need something from you, whether it's your attention or whatever this weekend, and you might be a little depleted because you haven't been filling your own cup, and it's saying, you know, to, you know, put yourself out there, you know, and it's actually going to benefit both of you. It's going to fill your cup for giving and being attentive to someone else and showing that love and having that connection, as well as it's really going to boost that person as well because they need it. Okay, Aries, so that is yours. And this is like a start of a new beginning too. So I feel like you're going to, maybe you might have to push yourself and think, I don't feel like this. I don't want to do this. But then once you do it, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel so good. And it might be the start of something new for you, Aries. Okay, so that is yours. So now we're going to go ahead and get into Leo. Let's see what's happening for you this weekend, Leo. Leo, the weekend of March 31st through April 1st. Remember, this is a general message. Let's see what's coming up. So we have satisfaction. So we're going to see what this is about, but I'm going to pull all the cards first. All right, Moonology cards for you, Leo. This, like I said, this could be for Sun, Moon, or Rising, Leo. It's a general message. Please take what resonates. And we're going to see all the cards and see what's coming up specifically for you, Leo. Okay. Oh, sorry, my stomach is really growling. Wow, okay. All right, so we got those. And then we're going to get the tarot. Yeah, I want to get this done, and then I want to go ahead and get busy. I have been slacking a little bit on exercising and stuff, so, you know, those night shifts kind of wear on you a little bit. So, let's see what's coming up. All right. That's the first one. And then we'll get a couple more. All right. So the first card we have out is, what do you need to release? So Leo, what are you holding on to? Is there something that you have completed that's no longer serving you? It could even be just worry or whatever. There's something. What do you need to release to feel better, to bring in abundance, things like that? And it says there's a win-win outcome is forecast. So, whatever this is you need to release, once you release it, there's going to be a win-win outcome. So there's something that you're holding on to that might be holding you back a little bit, basically, Leo. And then we have satisfaction, and it says you let the energy of love guide you. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. So it could be somebody you're holding on to that is kind of shifting who you are, who you're really not. Like, sometimes how we hang around people, well, they say that definitely we are more of our personality is like the most 5 people that we hang around with. We start adapting to that. Have you ever heard those things like people start looking like each other when they're together, or that females will start syncing their menstrual cycles at the same time? It's kind of weird. It's like energy. It's like shifting. So be careful cautious and careful who you're hanging around with. Something might have already served its purpose and done, and you're hanging on to it, and it's creating this effect of like being who you're really not, and it's keeping you hold back from growth. So then we have cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. So whatever this is, it has had value in it. Everything we come across or people we meet has some kind of a lesson or value in it. Even if it's one that we have a hard time dealing with or we don't resonate with, it still has a lesson in it, and it teaches us something. So take those lessons and move forward so you can grow and expand. All right. And there we go. Setting our intentions. These are planting seeds. It's time to plant some more seeds. That harvest is over. It's time to wrap that up and move on to the next one. All right. And it's for your future, definitely, because look, he's looking out over the horizon. He just had some good crops. He's finished them. He's completed them. And now the soil is, tilled again, and it's ready to plant new seeds. So let's get a couple more cards here for you, Leo. So there's something new out there that will benefit you to go to. You're holding on to something from the past that's already over. It's served its purpose. So whether that's a job, a project, yeah. See, there's a burden here. So it could be like just the burden of starting new, telling people goodbye, leaving a situation. There's a burden. And also it could just be that the situation you're in is a burden. And you might feel stuck, stagnant, and you're not realizing why. And it's because you're holding on to things that already has served its purpose. You've already learned the lesson, and it's time again to set new intentions. Okay. So one more card here. We all do that. We'll get to a situation where we just start feeling comfortable. It could even be that you're just feeling really comfortable and there's no growth coming in. So it might be time to shake things up and try something new, Leo. All right. So now we have the Lovers. This could involve a Gemini. It also could be a choice that you need to make. There's a choice that you need to make here. Of course, this could be a relationship. So it could have something to do with a relationship here. And then we have, collaborating with others. So, bottom line, it could be some group of people or work or a relationship. Could be friendship, intimate relationship, whatever. It's kind of grown stagnant here. And, it could even be just like spicing things up, trying things new. So that is for you, Leo. So now we're going to go ahead and get into Sagittarius for the weekend, March 31st to April 2nd. What's happening for you, Sagittarius? Sun, moon, or rising? Please take what resonates. Let's see what's coming up. Ooh, well, there's 2. We have commitment and integrity. So there could be something to do with your commitment and integrity here. They just wanted to pop out. Being having integrity in our relationships. Doing what we say we're going to do, so people can maintain that trust with us. All right, so now we have creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. So something with your creativity this weekend. And we have elevation. So something that you're going to create that's going to elevate you, that's going to bring in that higher vibe. Okay. And it could be something to do with your commitments. So let's get a Moonology card. So maybe you're going to be doing something creative this weekend that's really going to elevate you, bring in abundance. And it could be a commitment that you've already made, you know, you already have planned. You like one of those fairs that they have on the weekends or different things like that. Let's see what else is coming in. So now we have your dreams need a practical plan. So there's some kind of plan you need to set. You know, if this is some kind of dream that you want to start a new project or business with your creativity, there needs to be some kind of plan, because it might be that you're just going in too many different directions here. And what's the bottom card? It was flipped over. Nothing is yet set in stone. So, you know, there's nothing set in stone. You can shift this however you want, but it's saying that you need some kind of plan or goal. Things happen faster and quicker if we do set plans and goals. So you might want to just write down some things, plan something out, and then you will stick to it better, you know, especially fire signs. They kind of tend to be all over the place sometimes, you know, or flames can burn out quickly. So, you know, it might be something to do with that. Let's go ahead and get some tarot. Okay, yeah, see, this is work. So putting some work into it, setting a plan and taking action on it. Like I said, we take more action when we do have something like written down or planned out, more so than we just wing it. We do have the sun, which is all about our illumination. On the bottom, look, it's going to lead to success and victory. So if you, what the universe and spirit are saying is that if you, lack, we have lack, yeah. What the universe is saying here, I feel, with the sun and the lack is, you know, you might lack something more if you don't like have a plan made out. If you're just winging it and you're over here and then, oh, I get distracted and I'm over here, and you're trying 50 different things instead of one, you need to set one plan, one goal, and stick to that and take action on it. Okay, stay committed. That's why that was coming out earlier, you know, and it has something to do with your creativity that's going to elevate you and bring in more abundance. Okay, Sagittarius, so that is your message. I love the success and victory. So the universe and spirit are telling you, Sagittarius, that it's going to be successful in victory, but you have to have a plan. You have to have it like scheduled out, like not scheduled out. I mean, still go with the flow, but you know what? You have to set a goal more so. Instead of just like, I'm going to do this week. Oh, well, that's not working. I'm going to go over here. Oh, well, let me go back over here. You know, that's never going to get anywhere. You know, you're going to be distracted too much. It's not going to pan out. So, you know, there's a study done by some university that said that, you know, it was like 80 or 90% of people were more successful when they wrote things down and made a goal instead of people that just wing it. So it's time to set a goal, and it will be successful and bring in some abundance for you if you take action on, write it down and take action. All right. So that is your message, Sagittarius. Thanks, fire signs. Have a good weekend. Take care.